How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the second wave of the summer sale that runs until August 13th, so you've got about a week and a half to grab any of the deals I've covered. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 75 on Metacritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm working my way towards 5,000 subscribers, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. Slime Rancher is down to $4.99, and this colorful first-person farming sim has a surprisingly relaxing loop where you vacuum up adorable slime creatures, feed them, and manage your ranch economy on a distant alien planet. It's easy to get lost in the satisfaction of building up your farm, discovering rare slimes, and exploring the wild zones around your base. While it's not a very demanding game, the satisfaction comes from the way everything slowly scales up and opens up, with tons of charm and a lighthearted tone throughout. The controls are smooth, and it plays great on console too. It's an 81 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. Rainbow Billy, The Curse of the Leviathan, is just $4.99 right now, and this one's a really unique blend of turn-based battles, puzzle solving, and heartfelt storytelling, all wrapped up in a cheerful, hand-drawn visual style. There's no actual violence in this one. The quote-unquote battles are more like conversations where you learn about each creature's worries and help them through emotional problems. It sounds simple, but it's actually really well written and has a ton of emotional range. There's a bunch of accessibility options too, so this is a great choice for all ages, or if you're just looking for a more feel-good, wholesome experience that still has a good gameplay loop. It's an 81 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. Please Fix the Road is on sale for $1.99, and if you're into minimalist puzzle games that really get your brain working, this one's worth grabbing. You're presented with a simple problem. The road is broken, and you have a limited set of tools to rearrange the pieces and fix the path from start to finish. The puzzles slowly introduce more mechanics like shifting terrain or altering pieces in strange ways, but the game never stops being relaxing thanks to its chill music and pastel visuals. It's one of those games that's perfect for short bursts, and you'll probably keep saying just one more puzzle. It's an 80 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 8 hours to platinum. Amnesia Rebirth is just $4.49, and a great pick if you're in the mood for something atmospheric and terrifying. It's a direct follow-up to the original Amnesia and leans hard into psychological horror with intense audio design and a narrative that really gets under your skin. You'll explore eerie ruins, solve environmental puzzles, and try to keep your character from totally breaking down as you uncover disturbing memories and escape otherworldly horrors. There's very little combat here, it's all about survival and storytelling, but it sticks with you long after the credits roll. It's an 80 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and takes about 20 hours to platinum. Ghost 1.0 is just $1.99, and don't let the price fool you. This is a full-fledged Metroidvania with surprisingly deep combat and progression. You play as a high-tech agent who can hack into enemies and devices, and the way you move and shoot feels super tight. There's also a whole upgrade system through your robotic sidekicks, which adds depth to both exploration and replayability. It's got a good sense of humor, great pixel art, and a slick techno soundtrack to back it all up. Definitely a sleeper hit for fans of platformers or sci-fi action games. It's an 80 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and around 20 hours to platinum. Far Lone Sails is just $1.49, and this is one of the most atmospheric games on the list. It's more of an experience than a challenge. You pilot a strange, ramshackle land ship across a desolate wasteland, solving minor physics puzzles and keeping your vehicle moving forward while soaking in the melancholic world. There's no dialogue, no enemies, just beautiful art direction and subtle storytelling told through the environment. It's short, but emotionally impactful and incredibly polished. It's an 80 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and takes about 8 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. Elite Dangerous is just $4.99, and if you're the kind of player who loves deep space sims, this is by far the biggest time sink in the sale. You start with a small ship and a few credits and can carve out your path as a bounty hunter, trader, explorer, or pirate in a galaxy that mirrors the actual Milky Way in scale. There's a massive amount of content here, especially if you're into customizing your ship or diving into community goals and player factions. It's a steep learning curve, but it's one of the most rewarding sandbox games out there if you put in the time. It's an 80 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and it can easily run you over 400 hours to platinum. Giana Sisters Twisted Dreams Director's Cut is down to $2.99, and this is a criminally underrated precision platformer with a great core mechanic. You can switch between two sisters on the fly, each with their own abilities, and the entire world transforms depending on who you're playing as. It's fast, fluid, and the level design keeps pushing your reflexes without ever feeling unfair. The director's cut adds extra levels and tighter polish, making this the best version to play. Just be warned, the platinum is brutal. It's an 80 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty is a rough 10 out of 10, and you're looking at 25 hours to platinum if you're good enough. Buddy Simulator 1984 is going for $3.99, and this is one of the more experimental picks here. It starts out like an innocent text-based buddy app and slowly evolves into something way darker and more psychological. It plays with genre, expectation, and even your own behavior as it builds towards its eerie conclusion. The charm comes from its ability to shift between styles while keeping a central mystery intact, and it's surprisingly touching at times. If you liked games like One Shot or Doki Doki Literature Club, this one's in the same lane. It's a 79 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. The Night Witch is just $4.99, and it's an extremely stylish mix of Metroidvania platforming and bullet hell shoot-'em-up action, with a unique twist in how you upgrade your spells using a deck-building mechanic. You fly around 2.5D levels, dodging dense waves of projectiles while building a magical arsenal to suit your playstyle, and the combat feels smooth and fast-paced throughout. There's also a surprisingly strong story with themes of corruption and resistance that play into how you level up. It's one of the more under-the-radar picks in this sale, but well worth a look. It's a 79 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 12 hours to platinum. RiffTrax, the game, is only $4.49, and this one's all about party game laughs. It's from the same creators as What the Dub, and it plays very similarly. You watch intentionally terrible movie clips and try to come up with the funniest lines to fill in the dialogue, with other players voting for the best ones. It supports up to 6 players directly, but others can vote as part of the audience too. It's a blast if you're playing with friends, especially in person or over a stream. Short but sweet and very replayable with the right group. It's a 79 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and you can knock out the platinum in about 2 hours. The Last Show of Mr. Chardish is just $2.49, and this one's more of a narrative experience with some light puzzle platforming sections. You explore the legacy of a famous theater director through vignettes that span different game genres, from walking sim to stylized platformer to abstract puzzle. The art direction is unique, and each quote-unquote play you enter has its own visual flair and mechanical twist. It's not particularly difficult, but it's a creative and emotional ride worth seeing through. It's a 79 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 6 hours to platinum. If you're looking for weird indies, hidden gems, or just something different to fill out your backlog, this section of the sale is packed with strong picks for dirt cheap. Whether you want to relax with games like Slime Rancher or Far Lone Sails, dive into unsettling mysteries like Amnesia Rebirth or Buddy Simulator, or just try something unique like Please Fix the Road or The Night Witch, there's a ton of variety here without spending more than a few bucks per game. A lot of these fly under the radar, but they're well worth your time and offer great value for the price, especially for trophy hunters looking for manageable platinums or niche genres that don't always get the spotlight. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too. It's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.